Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg again. Just made a video. I'm gonna make the second video real quick before I go to sleep. I know a lot of people out there have felons, or have a felony, I should say, and I just want to encourage you to keep going strong, stay on the right path. Remember, your freedom is very important, especially if you got kids. That's what really matters the most. My family, when I was locked up, my family was distant. My mom was very hurt of the fact that her only son committed an act of crime that caused him to go away for 5 years. She didn't talk to me almost the whole entire time I was there. I think I maybe got 2 letters, if that. I'm not even sure I got that. Maybe letters from my sisters saying, Mom said hi. And she was just so distraught. And who wouldn't be, Uh, Now you're the laughing stock of the neighborhood because your kid went to prison and now they're scared of him and all this other stuff. My dad undoubtedly was there the whole time. Every visitation he was there. Drove 3 hours to come and see me, and it meant a lot. I mean, still, even to this day, it's been 12 years. It means a lot to me. Um, it's rough. So if you guys have felonies, if you guys are if you guys have felonies, just keep your head up. You're important. The important thing is that your family is important to you. I mean, if you just sit back and just close your eyes for a minute and just think of those bars in front of your face and not being able to see your daughter or your son or your mom or your dad or your girlfriend or your wife, it hurts. It's a sickening. I pray that no one else has to go through what I went through. It's sickening. It really is. Um, this feeling that's inside of you in that place for your family, missing them as far as that's concerned, it's awful. Um, the prison time goes by easily. I mean, it felt like yesterday when I get out. Um, but when you start thinking about your family, it gets pretty rough. Um, it's a hard thing to deal with and to cope with. But the thing is, if you're a felon, you just gotta get that mindset out of your head. For me personally, going to prison and through the whole jail process and incarcerating your fingerprints and blah 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 and all this bullshit. It scared me. And when I got in my prison cell that first day, I said, I'm never gonna do this again. Fuck that. I am not gonna ever do this stupid shit again. And I didn't. After I got out, I never went back. I guess at that time, 2001, I went in and came out 2002, 3, 4, 5. PlayStation 3 came out. Life had passed me by. This lady's correction officer said, because the state of Florida gives you $100 when you leave, or a bus ticket to where you want to go. My mom came pick me up and gave me $100. I think I bought a pack of cigarettes because I was pretty fucking. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. Eventually, it's a long, long story. I have a book I'm coming out with soon that I'll tell you all about it. Um, but it's gonna be like a 10-part series. I mean, really, it's a long, crazy thing. People, I'm sure, are gonna judge the shit out of me out of it, but it's what happened and it's what it is. Um, and she said, to get back to my point, she said that 85% of the inmates come back, and most of them, and it's true. I've seen people get out and less than a week later, right the fuck back in. Well, maybe a couple of weeks. So they're gonna go through processing. But and a day in prison, it's like 3 seconds. Just goes by fast. Unless you're a bitch and you get beat up a lot and your ass is grass. I fought my way through. Being a big cock strong white boy. Um, I don't look it now. But back then, I was throwing those fists quite frequently. But other than that, time goes by quick. You make time. You want to occupy yourself while you're in prison. You don't want to keep your mind on anything. You want to keep your mind as far away outside as it is inside. If you got a girlfriend, you might as well break up with her unless she's that faithful and she's gonna stick around. You sure she's not gonna cheat on you? Then so be it. I've seen a lot of guys in the joint stress about that shit. Um, it's hard. But I just want to encourage you guys. who are convicted felons and have done crimes that you can't turn your life around. You don't listen to anybody. Fuck everyone else, is what you have to say. And I swear a lot of my videos, I'm just being real. You have to say fuck everyone else, and you gotta say I gotta do what's right for me and my family. Because people are gonna tell you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, you should do this. You should go down to this center and go talk to these fucking people. And you'll get a card from these people. And blah blah blah. No, you do what you do is right. You get yourself a job if you can, or you learn a trade, because that's all you can do. You can't do nothing else unless you're in another. For me, that I can't do shit because I got convicted in Florida, and Florida says we ain't having that shit. You're gonna keep that for the rest of your life. I don't know where you committed your felony, if you did commit a felony or you didn't commit a felony, but regardless, stay away from crime. That shit doesn't pay. At all. It's not good. You get nothing out of it. The only thing you get is $100. So if $100 is worth you 5 years, then so be it. Like I said, I'm gonna come out with my prison story. Like I said, it's Christmas Eve, man. I'm just here by myself in the house with cats. And I decided, I'm gonna start vlogging my life about the felonies and the emotions I went through and the stuff and what people can expect if they've got loved ones in there, the whole process. Because people don't know how this process works, and the process, to be honest with you, convicting a felony is fucked up. I mean, the shit that the lawyers say to you and these attorneys, you're like literally a lab rat in front of these people. And it blows my mind how this government works in the United States. It's really fucked up. I mean, really fucked up. I mean, I can't even explain to you. Well, I'm going to, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. I can't explain to you the fact that the shit that goes on inside corrections prisons, how the judge feels, how the attorney, the DA, and all this other shit. The defense attorney wanted to fucking crucify me. I mean, rightfully so. I did what I did, but at the same time, it's put it this way. I'm gonna give you one example. Before I ramble on a lot and stutter and all that shit, so bear with me. The day I was getting sentenced. A guy had molested and penetrated a 7-year-old boy and girl, and they gave his ass fucking probation. Sent his fucking ass home, that pedophile piece of shit. Now, you have to understand, my felony I made was a mistake. I'm gonna say I'm a bad fucking choice. A really bad choice. That motherfucker knew what he was doing. And it ain't no sickness, because he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was drugged up and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was out of it. I barely even remember anything. I remember popping out of a bush and that was all a blur from there. A lot of it's from my co-defendants telling me what happened, stuff I remember when I was sleeping, you know how the brain is, it's weird. But that's just how our justice system works. A guy that put his fucking shit in another girl's little baby shit went home on fucking probation. Tell me how's that work? Right home. I mean, like he did nothing. Slap on the wrist. And you're putting your penis inside of little kids. And here I am, a convicted felon of a robbery, rightfully so. I'm not admitting that I didn't do wrong. But it's just to go to show the two different, come on, America, what the fuck? You stupid ass judges and cops out there who are fucking arresting people for fucking nothing. Well, that guy, what he did is nothing, but I mean, compared to other shit. But yeah, there's a lot of parents out there that got kids in prison, so I'm gonna go into real in-depth detail. I'm gonna be really graphic. I'm gonna give it to you raw, uncut, unedited. I mean, the whole 9 yards. The shit, what I'm about to tell you is gonna blow your fucking mind. It's not a conspiracy theory. This is what I went through personally as a law-abiding citizen. I was a law-abiding citizen one day, getting ready to go to school and further my education. Who knows what the hell I would have became. To all of a sudden, I'm talking about, I didn't know anything about prison. I didn't even nothing. I was just a kid, so I had nothing. I learned and seen and watched and feared and cried and bled through all this shit. It was unnecessary, and the way that they treat their inmates is unnecessary. You don't even believe some of the shit that I've seen in my life. I've seen people die. I've seen corrections officers kill inmates in front of me and make us swear that we wouldn't fucking. I'm telling you, dude, the shit that man, you don't even know. I mean, it's nuts. It really is nuts. And I'm thankful that I had a wife who had a good job and supplied a lot of this stuff for me. But then again, I do contribute. I have 4 kids. I sit at home all day and I fix computers and I watch my kids. That's all I can do as a convicted felon. And you know what? I wouldn't trade it for I wouldn't trade my life. I wouldn't reverse it in any other way, because I hope that these videos help somebody. And they, maybe inspire somebody not to go out and commit felons because the shit don't pay. I mean, for me, take it from me, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I sat up years crying about it. Mom, I can't get a job. Mom, I can't get a job. Living with my mom, living with my dad. Call my dad for money. Dad, I need money. Mom, I need money. Dad, I need, Uncle, I need money. All mine. No one sends me money unless it's Christmas time or birthdays or whatnot, which is rightfully so. But at that time, you know what? I'm gonna hop into another video. You guys comment in the section below whatever you're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Just being real with you guys. So I don't care about the subscribers. You don't gotta subscribe. I'm gonna force you, to do all that shit. But if you want to, cool. Like it up, whatever. You don't like the video, dislike it, whatever. I don't hate you, but I'm gonna hit you guys up in another video right now about some other random shit in my mind about prisons and felons and all that stuff. All right, guys. I love you guys. Bye.